11th February 1990, a significant day in South Africa's history. Businessman Bulelani Ngcuka remembers Mandela's release very well. As a member of the Mandela Reception Committee, they had a huge task on their hands to make sure that the people's struggle hero is welcomed as such.
When de Klerk announced on the 2nd that Mr. Mandela is going to be released, we were very, very excited. And so we had already been preparing for this day. We early in fact, in 1989, we already established the Mandela Reception Committee, which was chaired at the time by Cyril Ramaphosa. So we had regular meetings in preparation for the day. And we had, of course, a trial run with the release of Tatu Sisulu and 7 others. So to a certain extent, we had been prepared, you know. But of course, Matiba's release was different. You know, it was a huge occasion.
Hildan Dude, also a member of the reception committee, says they were not fully prepared for the multitudes that gathered at the grand parade on that historic day.
Because it was a day that all of us were expecting, but we never thought it just like that. Because people started marching from Gugulet at 5 a.m. Marching to town, barefoot. They were walking barefoot from Guguletu, from Langa, from Khayelitsha, walking, while some of us were busy organizing the cars that were actually going to be the convoy to get Matiba.
Ngcuka remembers exactly how he felt.
There was anxiety, there was excitement, all these things into one. We wanted this thing to be perfect. And of course, it couldn't be perfect. You know, we were dealing with an icon and somebody who was loved by the whole world. When we went through the crowd and managed to get to the other side, I was in the car that was ahead of him, okay? We got out of the car to try and regroup and say, what are we going to do? I went to him. I was worried about what he was going to do. I was so afraid, you know, that I'm going to get a dressing down. All he said, hey, my boy, you welcomed me with a bang, eh? You know, that I'll never forget.
Ngcuka's friend, Dr. Gilimamba Mahlati, missed out on an opportunity of a lifetime on that particular day.
My friend Bulelani Ngcuka, who was part of the reception committee, who subsequently became my business partner, was with the motorcade as he was part of the reception committee. And they needed a place where they could just relax, sit whilst the commotion at the parade was being cleared by the police. And he then thought of my house, which was next to the highway, as my house was in Grotto Road. As I was not there, my friend was trying to get into the house and there was nobody. There was not even our helper who would have let them into the house so that Mandela could get a place to sit and wait as there was commotion at the parade. And that is when he was noticed by my next door neighbor, who then went to him and introduced themselves. And then obviously it was the first time that Nelson had been playing with a kid outside prison. So it was a very good experience for him as well.
Thomas Mensa, who celebrates his birthday on this special day, brought his children along to the Nelson Mandela Museum in Mthatha, as he would like his children to learn from the life of Nelson Mandela.
I like my children to learn from his leadership style, the humble nature of Nelson Mandela, his humble beginning, the way he started and the way he went about to achieve his dreams of liberating South Africa.
What I admire about him is that he's brave. He was brave to stand through the struggles.
For SABC Digital News, I am Dinilo Shanga Mekuto in Mthatha.